going on? I haven't gone live in a while. Well, I'm lying. I went live, I think, yesterday. So right off the bat, I'm lying to you. So, okay, I'll start telling the truth. I don't know. Truth's kind of hard to come by. Yeah, it's just a joke. Yo, what's up? I thought I would just chat for a while. Hopefully some of my friends will pop on and I'll say hello to them. But I'll say hello to anybody who feels like saying hello. There's my dog. Sorry to bother you, whoever that was. They probably clicked on and said, what the heck? I'm getting out of this one. So yo. So yes, I hope to at least see some of my friends. Today is a beautiful day. Gosh, I guess you don't get any better than this. I mean, okay, it must be like 69 degrees and 68, 70 at the most, low humidity, walking by the lake. I took the little bugger on a trail that I haven't walked in a while, and that's the truth. I'm not lying this time. I took the dog on a trail that I haven't walked in a while, and it was nostalgic for me. That's the word of today. The word of today is nostalgic. It's nostalgic. Because that's where I took the little bugger when he was a puppy. Because he's such a bad jump up on type of any person and cause trouble type of dog. Not person, dog. That's why I took him on that trail. Because he would stay away from everybody. It was not where I'm at now. See, this is like a trail that anybody can come on. The trail I was on today, you had to be like kind of, not a tough person, but you have to walk through spider webs and stuff like that. You know, you can't be afraid of bugs. That's the trail I was on today. And you have to duck low. That's another thing. You have to duck really low. And that's the trail I took him on today. And I took him there when he was a puppy. That's where the word nostalgia comes in. And again, that's because he was learning then. And he would jump up on people and stuff, and I can't have that. So I took him back on the trail, and we did that for like a year straight. And then he still jumps up on people, but at least I got a little bit of control of him now. I'm telling you, these Catahoula dogs are a handful. I've had dogs before in my life. I had a Husky Shepherd, and I had a Collie something or other mix. Both smart dogs. Sorry, the dog just took a leak. Sorry. And my person count went from like a decent number down to nothing. Oh well. Anyway, where was I? I'm a space cadet, sorry. Yeah, these Catahoula dogs are a handful. And I've had other dogs. I had a Husky Shepherd, I had the Collie something or other mix, Collie Chow mix. That one was a big dog. That was an 85 pounder. He's 100 pounds, little bugger. Just follow him. People are saying hi. Jeff, yo, Jeff, yo, man. I didn't look down. I hope you're still there, buddy. And Zenny says hey, and Zenny says hi. Good. I'm glad I'm talking to a couple people now anyway. Yo. I was on this trail, and I was walking, Jeff. You got a new picture up for your icon, bro. Looks good. I like the sunglasses. Yeah, man. Sorry I haven't been out lately, but just, I don't know. I'm not going to make up any excuses anymore. It's just, I feel great now. Nothing has changed, Jeff. Everything has stayed the same. And Zenny, I still, if you're out there, yo. Nothing has changed. Matter of fact, it's getting more boring, actually, with the YouTube thing. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, everybody dropped off. I got to at least pick up the conversation here a little bit. We'll go back to the dog. I got some things I don't stream. Yeah, man. Nothing has changed, dude. Like, nobody has contacted me or anything, bro. Nobody... Like, I thought once I hit, like, a decent amount of views and all that stuff, somebody would contact me, and it didn't happen. So, I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, I took a little vacation, and I'm back. I'm going to get back to what I was talking about. And that's this gosh darn son of mine over here. He's really untrainable. Thank you for the hearts. I would need Cesar Milan to help me out with this one. And I've had dogs. I've had experiences. It's not like I haven't had it. And this one here just does what he wants. He's good at certain things. He doesn't bite anybody. At least not yet. And the older he gets, the more his personality comes out. And he's one of those dogs where I'm not sure where it's going. I love him to death. I can't live a second without him. But I don't know where this one's personalities. When you have a German Shepherd, it like fetches the paper for you and all that, everything. This dog sleeps in my bed and everything, but man, I don't know where his head's at. It's a handful. I don't have time to worry about my problems. SK3Y. Oh, Star, yo, man. I'm glad you're back. Star? Yo. I'm the one that disappeared, Star. I'm sorry. I took a short hiatus. I'm not going to get into it now. I was in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to hear about it. So, but I'm back. Even though they tried to kill me, Star, I'm back. Them doctors tried to kill me. They really tried. But I wouldn't die. I hung in there. They cut me open. I was in so much pain. I was begging to be operated on. I'm like, I don't care. I signed the paper real quick, waived all my rights. Went under that, when they lift you up on the sheet and they put you on the table, there's like 6 of them. They lift you up like you're a dead body and they put you on the operating table. I was like, cut me open, man. This pain has got to go. And if I wasn't such a tough cookie, listen, I'm bragging on myself over here and I deserve it. If I wasn't such a tough cookie, my recovery would have took forever. But here I am. It's been just over a month. And I didn't want to go back live streaming because who wants to look at a miserable person complaining about their pain? But I'm back, no matter. They tried to kill me and I'm back. They give you good drugs. Dude, I could appreciate that stuff too because listen, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And you guys are one of my regulars. So since I got a young person on here, but I got to get this out in the open. I haven't had a drink of alcohol in a long time. 29 months on the 11th of this month. That's a long time, and I quit long times prior. Haven't had a cigarette in a long time. Look, I'm doing battle. To make a long story short here, I'm doing battle with this thing called Suboxone, and I'm really weaning myself off this stuff. And I have full intentions to be done with it because I just want to lead a clean life. Now listen, man. Everybody experiments a little bit, and I was no angel when I was a little kid. But I never got into illegal drugs. I fooled around. I sure did when I was young. But I'm proud of myself that I'm clean now. And I'm working on this last little demon. And this here is going to be a battle. I'm not blaming any doctors or anything. I asked for the trouble I got into. And I got myself in trouble. But I'm working on getting myself out of trouble. I watched a lot of videos on how to do this, and I'm hell bent on it. And I think I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. I don't have a choice. I'm going to make it because I'm not going to subject myself at the mercy of some doctor who I might have to give a piss test for, who is going to ask me questions about my life. I'm not going through that. Getting off this garbage once and for all. And I'm 3/4 of the way there. I'm 90% there. Everybody just dropped off, but I had to get this out there. So, and I'm going to save this video because I'm proud of myself, where I'm at. I'm doing good. I was going to ditch this doctor. I live streamed that when they cut me off. Okay, I live streamed that, but I took it down because I didn't want to get in trouble. But I did live stream them. They couldn't even look me in the eye, them doctors. They said, "Oh, Mr. Agazzino, this system is broken." I said, "You going to help me? You guys got me on this stuff. Now help get me off it." No, you got to go to a clinic. And that's where this whole thing, that's where that whole serious conversation started. I'm not going to be at the mercy of a doctor. I earned my respect with my last family doctor. She switched practices. She took off. New people came in, and that's how this situation arose. So I have to get that out there. So I'm proud of myself. Nobody beats anything. These things get a hold of you. You got to be careful the rest of your life. But I've beat many things. Here we go again, but I'm going to say the truth. I beat benzos. I beat alcohol. I beat pills. Was never on illegal drugs, really. I got lucky there. But I'm just saying it again. And I'll be 29 months sober off alcohol. Not a drop. Not a single friggin' drop. In 29 months on the 11th. All right, I'm done preaching. But I wanted to get that out there. I was waiting for the right good mood to do it. I'm going to save this video. And I'm done with that. Back to the happy dog life. I took him on this trail today. That I only took him when he was a puppy because he's such a little bugger that he would jump up and harass everybody, and he weighs 100 pounds. I don't need that. So that's where I took him today. It was nostalgic. It was really cool. There was a lot of spider webs. I had to duck real low. You had to be like a relatively tough person to walk on this trail. It's right next to a stream. Bunch of trees fall down. You got to step over trees and through sticker bushes, and it's not the tenderfoot trail, in other words. A lot of people I know would say, "The heck with that, I'm taking the path," but this is the path we took today. So, and that was fun, man. You know, I'm looking for things to do, and that is one of the things that keeps my mind occupied. And I really need to have my mind occupied. Because if I don't, I'm looking down trying to read if anybody's saying anything. You guys can chime in anytime you want. I won't hold it against you. It's probably one of my exes or something that's afraid to chime in. I knew he would screw his life up. Ha ha! So, all right. Okay, if it is you guys and that's why you're not chiming in, I'm doing good. Ha ha! You know who you are. You were wrong. Even though my yearbook said it, this guy's destined for jail. You know, when you graduate like 8th grade and everybody writes nice stuff. All mine were like, "Thanks for starting me on pot." And this guy's going to wind up in jail. They were kind of right, though. But anyway, listen, I'm straightening my life out. Whoever you are, waiting for you to chime in. Can't see me. Oh, I guess I'm having bad reception. I had the same comments. Well, at least you're getting back to me. We must be long lost brothers. Did you hear that whole spiel? How I'm doing battle over here? And you got a tougher battle than me. I'm not going to say, but you told me about your life, and you know, you're doing a wonderful job. You're doing the right thing, man. Especially, I never had kids. I have one little girl that called me daddy, but I wasn't her biological father. But I'm just saying, man, I think I'm very proud of what everybody else is doing. You know who you are, and you're doing a great job. So, listen, man, I only say the truth. A lot of people might get offended, especially my close friends. I only say the truth, dude. If I offend you, then it means you don't like something about yourself, because I'm only saying the truth, man. I'm going to call as I say it. You know, my friends tell me, oh, I can stop drinking any day. It's like, dude, no, you can't, man. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're talking to me over here. And unless you realize it and admit it to yourself, you're lost in the sauce, bro. That's just one example. There's my dog. Yo, yo, yo. Little kid's playing in the trampoline next to me. I'm not going to show a little kid, but he's there laughing, jumping on the trampoline. Looks like he's around 4. Yeah, I'm not going to show him. His mom's saying something to him right now. That's who my dog's looking at. I was doing a videotape the other day. I was having fun with it too. I'm walking down the shopping center where I live at. There's like a food market, a Rite Aid, a fast food, a pizza shop, a laundromat, a couple other, and I'm walking down the block and I'm saying, the prices of coffee doubled. Then when I got to the Rite Aid, I said, the Rite Aid went out of business. And when I got to the laundromat, I said, the laundromat, nobody's there. So all that is laundering money. You know, I'm trying to make a joke out of it. And by the time I get down to the ice cream shop, some dude's holding his shirt up over his face. He's going, are you done shooting video, mister? I said, I'm sorry, man. The dude's right, you know. Suppose he's like one of them people that like, doesn't want to be seen for some reason or another. So I was having fun with that until dude had a hissy fit. But you know what? If somebody videoed me, I would try to help the guy's video, I think. I would do something to make it interesting. And some people, they don't want to see it. Why hide? You're right, man. But some people don't like it. I tried to do a video thing of a flea market. I got yelled at by people. Listen, man, the world we live in today, I can kind of understand. Maybe other people should feel me out, see that I don't mean any harm. But with the way today is, man, I don't know, you know? Again, I wouldn't mind getting videos. All my kayak friends love it. When I go down the river and stuff like that, man, they love it. They ham it up. But you got to be careful when you're out on the streets with this. Not everybody loves it. Oh, Jillian, nice to see you. It's nice to see you. You missed my whole spiel, Jillian, but I'm doing real good compared to what I've been through with the hospital. Forget it, I'm not going to go on all that. But I'm doing real good. Remember that live stream I did in that doctor's office? I had to take that down, but you saw it. She saw it. But listen, I got that friggin' almost beat, Jillian. I'm not going to go to the doctors anymore. I'm not going to rely on them. Richard is doing so friggin' good, man. I'm so proud of myself. It's making me so happy that I'm going to get this friggin' monkey off my back after all this time. And I'm so I don't want to jinx myself over here, but I'm doing real friggin' good. And it motivates me every day just to keep going. I don't feel sick or nothing. I'm sleeping at night. I have no symptoms. I'm doing it right. So you know what I'm talking about. I'll leave it at that. It's good to see you, though. Grant, yo, Grant, what's up, bro? I'm doing good, my friend. I was just telling everybody else I'm doing good. It's good to see you guys. I haven't been streaming in a while. I was in the hospital, but I'm back out. I'm doing good. and everything's great. AI agent. It's Kristen. Dude, is this my stepdaughter? May not be. I don't want to freak anybody out. Kristen, is that you? Yeah, you wouldn't tell me. Tell me if it's you. Tell me something that only me and you would know. Nah, I didn't think so. Amazing 13. Amazing 13. Amazing 13. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, bro? I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Yep. One day at a time. Steady as she goes. Day by day. Minute by friggin' minute. They tried to kill me, but I wouldn't die. Amazing 13. I refused. That's only a joke. It's only a metaphor over here. But I'm back. The sarcasm, by the way, just in case. Okay. My dog's leading me home, and I'm just starting to get into this. I'm gonna drag him out with me, I think. I started getting motivated today, Amazing 13. I let my video cameras go dead. Listen, I'm gonna drag the dog. I got a bunch of video. I'm dragging the dog. I don't want to stop talking. Come on, son. We're walking around the lake a little more. Like it or not, mister. Your life could be worse, son. I can make you lay on the couch all day while I eat potato chips, okay? Oh, there he goes. He's saying, no, Dad. All right, I'll stay here. I'm cool with this. So, Amazing 13 and Cookie. Yo, 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 Cookie. Nice to hear from you, Cookie. Everyone in chat? Yeah, maybe they are. Sibian wants to know. Jillian? Amazing 13. Hey, bro. So I got motivated today. I have a good camera system, but all my outdoor cameras are battery. I just got so lazy lately. So I got them in and I charged them. I took the air conditioner out today. Never really needed it. I needed it like 3 days this year. That's how cool it is around here. We had one heat spell in June, and the rest of the summer's been freezing cold. Well, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks of it, but by looking out the window, it looked pretty lousy anyway. So, took the air conditioner out, Amazing 13. Yes, Jillian. That was a heavy air. The doctor told me I'm not supposed to lift anything over 20 pounds, and I'm carrying air conditioners out. Oh, boy. So, but listen, I'm better. Maybe when I first got out, I shouldn't lift anything over 20 pounds, but I'm all better now. And anyways, what else? I had the dog out a few times today. I made at least 3 or 4 shorts, videos. The dog broke the leash today. Here, I want to show you something. This is a new leash. Remember the pink one I had? The sucker broke it today. And that's in one of my videos. It's in one of my first ones. There was some deer walking right by my backyard there. And what I should have done was get the leash and make sure the dog's secure. But no, Rich wants to get a good video. And I'm kind of whispering. I'm going, there goes some deer over there. And my dog, he would chase him, but he's being good. Right then, he takes off yanks the leash out of my hand. The leash wraps around a tree and breaks into 10 different pieces. I had to get rid of that pink leash anyway, I don't know. I don't want to be stereotyped, but yeah, I got a blue leash. A blue leash for a boy, whatever, dude. So, listen, I'm just trying to keep the conversation going here. I'm trying to be myself. That's another reason why I wanted to get all that out in the open, because the way I don't shut up, I'm not taking illegal drugs. I promise you that I'm just naturally whacked. And that's another reason why I wasn't live streaming before, because I wasn't able to be myself until I got 1,000,000% better. Still not quite 1,000,000, but I feel like I'm myself again. I'm saying hi to everybody. You know, I was walking like to get groceries at the store. Hey, how you doing? I'd be like, geez, what's wrong with that guy? And that's how I was, though, for a couple. But listen, the doctor said if I wasn't as good a shape as I'm in, that this recovery would have been a lot longer. So I'm thankful for that, amazing 13. Jillian, I'm spilling my guts to you guys because I feel like I know you. So that's about it. I could talk about boring stuff. Maybe I'll make fireworks again. Still too lazy to cut the grass, even though I got a riding mower. Yeah, I might make fire. Look at, I got a new light for my shop. There's something else I did. Look how bright that is. Whee! Whee! Off, on, off. Imagine somebody just tuning in now. Off, on, off, on. We got a whack job here, folks. Yes, we do. Yeah, so I put a light in the shop. My dog's telling me he wants to go in. Saying, Dad, now I do want to lay on the couch. Well, listen, I'm glad some of my regs came back to me because I wanted to get that out in the open. And I try to keep live streaming as much as possible. I'm staying in a good mood. Richard's good. Very well. Trying not to complain. Trying. But anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, okay? Dog's forcing me to go in. I'm going to leave it on a happy note. Love you guys, man. Glad some of you came back to say hello. And I'll chat with you real soon. I promise.